From a police officer's body cam.
In fact, it's a police run gone bad involving a 13-year-old boy handcuffed in the back seat of a police car. It happened in Albion, a city most of us really know for its college university, but tonight is getting attention for the actions of one of its police officers. Local 4 Defender Kevin Dietz begins his investigation tonight. We do want to warn you, though, the video you're about to see is disturbing.
What you're about to see is extremely difficult, but important to watch. The video shows a 13-year-old teenager with mental health issues being punched and pepper sprayed by a police officer. The 13-year-old is handcuffed with his hands behind his back when the officer starts swinging.
Get in the car.
Somebody help!
A terrifying sound.
Please!
Get your feet.
I need to eat dinner!
A teenager's fearful screams.
Sit down. Davion, I'm not playing with you. Get in the car.
And desperate pleas for help.
Let me go!
A terrifying sight. Fists pummeling a 13-year-old.
In the car. Get in the car.
The punches coming from a police officer.
Davion, get your feet in the car. You're not staying out.
The recipient of the blows, a 13-year-old with mental health issues. A 13-year-old with his hands handcuffed behind his back.
Close the door.
A terrifying sight.
In the car. Get in the car.
7 blows captured on camera. Full swings while Davion's hands are handcuffed behind his back. When the punches don't work, the officer turns to pepper spray.
Davion, get your feet in the car. You're not staying out. Get your feet in the car. Stop spitting on me. I'm a pepper spray. Okay.
13-year-old Davion Cieslak is black. The Albion police officer is white.
You guys do this to all the black people. It's not fair.
By all accounts, the police run ended badly. But there's so much more to the story. A story about police having to go on more and more medical mental health runs. About police interacting with patients, not criminals. This call started with Grandma calling 911. Her grandson was being unruly, hiding her car keys, throwing pillows, and he had a pen in his hand. Police handcuffed him and put him in the squad car.
Come on, man. We got at least help me switch these handcuffs around.
No. Handcuffs stay in the back.
Now, not down there like that twisted.
And that's the way they're supposed to be, with your palms out.
Everything was pretty much under control.
Come on, man. Please, officer.
Bud, my hands are tied right now. I got to go with what the law tells me I got to do.
The officer had been to the house many times.
But, dude, listen, man.
Davion, we talked how long today? Twice?
He and Davion know each other by name.
Davion, let's stop making excuses. We got to pay for our consequences now.
Can I go to the hospital?
No.
On camera, the officer says he's aware of Davion's mental health issues.
You know, I've known him for the 4.5 years that I've worked here. I've dealt with him. This is the second time I've had to arrest him for his behavior. And I don't think a lot, like last night, I saw a lot of mental illness.
Police dealing with mental health patients is always challenging, often unpredictable. In this case, it escalates as the officer and social worker debate the next move for more than 15 minutes.
Oh, I want to say goodbye to her. I ain't eat dinner yet. Please help me.
When Davion hits the point of no return, police prepare to take him to juvenile detention.
Give me one more chance. I'll do anything. I'll even clean up the police cars for you guys. Let's do anything. I'll do anything. Just please.
We're beyond that, Davion, so you're going over there tonight, okay?
No.
Davion is unhappy and starts banging his head against the window. When the officer opens the door to stop him, all hell breaks loose.
Stop banging. All right? You're not getting out.
I have to. Please help.
Get in the car.
No.
Davion refusing to put his feet back inside the car. Police insisting that he does.
You're going to get hurt if you
Please
don't stop.
help me.
Get in the car.
Somebody help.
Davion,
Get in the car.
Please.
Get your feet.
I need to eat dinner.
Get your feet in the car and stop kicking me.
No.
All right?
Davion kicking and spitting.
Stop spitting on me.
I'm a pepper spray.
Okay.
57, we could use you up here.
Backup is called, but by the time they arrive, the fight is over. Officer Collins getting the better of the handcuffed 13-year-old.
Get in the car.
A terrifying sight.
In the car. Get in the car.
Only one person in this video was charged with a crime, the 13-year-old teenager. Davion Cieslak was charged with resisting and obstruction and has been in juvenile lockup since the night of the incident more than 5 months ago. The police officer throwing the punches was fired.